Xsf Kzo. We connect to the energy, to the legacy, to the memory of those that were, those that are, and those that are to come. William Holmes Rose, September 25th, 1988. Catherine Claytor, April 7th, 1976. Anne Rose Morton, August 2nd, 1986. Annie Louise Rose, March 3rd, 1938. Daniel Green Morton, April 24th, 1916. Richard, infant son of G.N.A.R. Morton, April 17th, 1909. James Gilfillan, August 28th, 1916. Alexander Gilfillan. Emma Bomar, September 7th, 1931. Janie Outler, June 15th, 1879. James Maxwell, August 17th, 1886. Anna Lindsay, October 8th, 1903. Edward Edmund Bellinger, March 12th, 1915. Elizabeth Bellinger, March 14th, 1930. Elizabeth Cohen, February 12th, 1940. Mary Cohen, December 6th, 1940. George W. Henry, February 11th, 1937. Ada Goodlett, January 27th, 1975. Julia Bruns Henry, April 18th, 1999. William Hovey Goodlett, December 21st, 1941. Delia Ann Crittenden, May 6, 1943. Fred Ellis, August 4th, 1910. Catherine Rebecca Garson, May 13th, 1953. Matilda Carson, October 15th, 1976. Andrew Jackson Gomer, Louisiana Private First Class, U.S. Army, World War II, February 5th, 1924 to June 30th, 1973. David Bain Gomer, the 3rd, U.S. Army, World War II, July 14th, 1912, December 6th, 1984. I think I went in there, so I think it's just this end here. Russell T. Good Jr., 1888. Arlen Good, 1896. FLWG. Real Daughter replaced by Cowpens Chopter. Of the American Revolution, okay. Well, we do have some graves of people who would have been alive at that time. Fannie L. White, September 23rd, 1910. Margaret Eliza Parkins, November 23rd, 1909. George W. Parkins, November 18th, January 1st, 1885. Martha Marshall and William C. Patterson, November 12th, 1905. William G. Patterson, Elmaker, okay. March 21st, 1901. Lawrence Orr, March 7th, 1948. Mary Cohen, December 6th, 1940. Bellinger, February 12th, 1940. Elizabeth Bellinger, 1930. Oh, then we already go over here, March 12th. Walter West, March 22nd, 1943. Blanche Duthit, January 17th, 1977. Sam Duthit, October 15th, 1887. Catherine Duthit Gentry, December 4th, 1955. Joseph Whittemore, 28th, 1871. Mary Whittemore, October 5th, 1881. Thomas Blackburn Whitmer, 1903. Elizabeth Whitmer, 1928. Vardry Eccles, June 20th, 1910. Vardry Eccles McBee, October 20th, 1923. Vakar Xsf Kzo. And connect to the memory of those that were, those that are, and those that are to come. And Stone, that's not David. Can't make out with these, but I can feel something coming from here. Kind of vibrates me quite strongly. I don't know what it is. Well, place but that is stone, maybe. Dr. Thomas B. Williams, July 1862. Florida Williams, December 28th, 1919. William Birney Lewis, Purple U.S. Army, World War I, June 25th, 1895 to April 6th, 1977. Caroline Williams, March 21st, 1897. CWR, Daniel C. Dendry, February 5th, 1828, or is it 98? Or Elliot Dendy, July 7th, 1880. Robert W. Stone, February 1st, 1873. Stone. Wade Hampton Humphreys, June 15th, 1894. Margaret Blanche Humphreys, March 16th, 1883. Capitola Humphreys, October 2nd, 1899. Mabel Humphreys Marshall, December 19th, 1975. The Humphreys. M. Minna Marshall, December 25th, 1899. Pembroke Johnson Humphreys, September 9th, 1884. Mary M. Johnson, March 25th, 1910. William Calvin Humphreys, January 5th, 1915. Marguerite Humphreys, October 29th, 1972. W.C. Humphreys, Colonel, HPBLA, CSA. Don't know what all that means. Comment and tell me what it means. Robert Grier McPherson, December 12th, 1918. Ethel G. Hackleton, R.C. McPherson, 1929. Maud H. Parsons, 1933. Frances M. Aria Parsons, June 11th, 1908. Maria Williams Hackleton, 1916. In memory of Betty Jones, 1999, probably still alive. Not too much older than me. Marshall Lawrence Prevost, 1927. And some Western European Christian symbol. Probably the Isles, south of England, or north of England, whatever, but not England, I don't think. Mary Earl, April 15th, 1912. Grace Elizabeth Steele, September 30th, 1985. Gary Hitties Prevost, December 3rd, 1977. James L. Orr, June 29th, 1910. McCool Johnson, Catherine Hardwick Ethird Johnson, March 20th, 2003. James Shutterworth Johnson, November 18th, 1998. Betty Hammett Orr, October 10th, 1920. CEO. SCO. We pronounce so many of the S's like O's. So, James Lawrence Orr, February 26th, 1905. Mary Foster Marshall, August 26, 1905. John Barat Marshall Jr., February 6, 1926. Benjamin Bythewood Marshall, February 29th, 1940. Children of Jonah Burr and Sally Marshall. So were all of them, all their remains put in that box over time? John Barat Marshall, February 4th, 1925. Another CSA grave. C.H. Daniel III, Brooks Troop, Hampton Legions, CSA. C.H. Leno Sr., October 28th, 1913. Antoinette Lenio, June 24th, 1927. L. Leniao Jr., November 14th, 1934. If any mispronunciation of the names, I don't know sometimes. Charles Henry Lenau, 1875. Sophia Stephens Lenau, 1899. William Bernee Lewis, Corporal U.S. Army, World War I, June 25th, 1895 to April 6, 1977. Florida William, December 29th, 1910. Dr. Thomas Williams, yeah, I guess we've been this far. Bernee, Sacred Lamemia James Bernee. Abraham Hudson, January 6, 1806. So this, of course, is somebody who was alive during the Civil War. Elizabeth Hudson, born 1747, died February 7th, 1827. Mary Elizabeth Hudson, born and died October 26, 1837. Matthew Tyler Hudson, December 22nd, 1863. Lewis Hudson, November 7th, 1906. Rosaline McCann, July 7th, 1918. W.A. Hudson, 1910. W.A. Hudson, killed a 2nd South Carolina Regiment, CSA. Rosa, born and died September 8th, 1887. Benjamin Palmer, died, December 9th, 1878. R.H. Selma, August 1879. J. Walker Hudson, July 3rd, age 3 years. I feel this grave stronger, like up above my head even. May just mean the person was taller than 6'1", right? Mary Hewer, October 6th, 1929. Elizabeth Ann Hewer, Greenville, South Carolina, died 1906. Frances Hewer, same city, 1884. And, well, if you're pure in heart, one of the things that happens with that is that you realize that divinity is manifest everywhere. Not just in the building, but, you can definitely practice and experience better in places dedicated for religion. Modest G. de Gamps, 1898. or set 6, yeah, there's a space, that's a 6. Mary E. DeCamps, 1947. Charles Franklin DeCamps, May 29th, 1878. So what is it? IHS, what's that stand for? Xsf Kzo or something? Adolf M. DeCamps, 1945. Christian Hahn, 1897. Of course, there's IHS of a different sort that predates all that, but that's obviously not what they mean. Same principle, though, actually. Well, not really, because that would refer to the whole idea of Trinity, but Maria M. Sophia Hahn, 1884. D.J.H. H.P.H. Henry Pinchot Hammett, died May 8th, 1891. Deborah Jane Hammett, the 18th of May, 1902. Fanny Ellen Hammett, June 14th, 1883. Annie Jane Hammett, October 7th, 1870. And, you know, there's been calls to economically oppress the states that voted a particular way by some people in the, like, New York and stuff again. So hopefully they don't stir up another civil war, these people. Because that's what it really was about. It's about economic competition. Thomas Coy Hammett, April 24th, 1904. Harry B. Bates, December 26, 1934. TCH Edwin Pickney, April 12th, 1924. Olive L. Thackle, December 21st, 1996. Samuel Marshall Beatty, December 15th, 1948. Ruth Cobb McGee, September 1st, 1977. Louise McGee Williams, November 19th, 1979. Something like right here when you go through it, not the whole tree, but like right over there. Yeah, I don't think it's the tree. Something about next to where the tree was. Robert McPherson Wood, February 17th, 1990. More of a dull and flowing sort of feel to it. Peggy Beatty Wood, August 2nd, 1991. Woodford, Robert James Woodford, March 19th, 1994. Sally Kelly Woodford, July 9th, 2018. Oh, yeah, you don't see, as time goes on, you don't see much of this. Born in a different place and died in a different place. Of course, oh, Prince. Maybe the princes are going to be buried over there. Not the dude with the symbol. Patsy Beatty, September 23rd, 1923. Harvey Cleveland Beatty, 1965. Paroli Goldsmith, 1952. Harvey Cleveland, 1953. And early on, women weren't renamed when they got married, because it wasn't technically part of Christian tradition, but it became part of the General Society's tradition to rename people. Harvey Cleveland Beatty, 1905. Marriott Hayne Beatty, 1947. Elizabeth Smith Dyke, 1978. Elizabeth Smith January 26, 1962. Did I get the front of that grave? Franklin Smith Jr., Lieutenant J.G., U.S. Navy, March 30th, 1924 to September 19th, 1950. U.S. States Naval Academy. Okay, that's what that stands for. Naval Aviator, 1949. Killed in action off Korea. They need to stop stirring up things over there, too. We don't need people to die in Korea anymore. On either side. Infant daughter of Roy D. and Dorothy Jones, August 30th, 1936. Ella, June 9th, 1902. Luther McBee, 1918. William Pinckney McBee, 1911. Melinda P. McBee, April 25th, 1942. Silas Leroy McBee, May 5th, 1933. Ella Thomas McBee, July 14th, 1957. Hattie Collins Cagle, January 20th, 1957. Wilkins Cagle, 1956. CSA, but okay. J.W. Cagle, what's that say? I can't bend down there today. Mother. Clinton, Alice Lewis, June 24th, 1900. Alice Sloan, March 13th, 1910. Jacob W. Cable, December 19th, 1910. And obviously had money. Perhaps is actually an actual builder, but not every Freemason works in a quarry, right? CSA. WC, that looks like a 6YE, but that, or 6 something 9? I don't know. Cleveland, South Regent, CSA, 16th. Okay. I'm going to guess they're going to be woodsmen. I'm not sure. I'll see later. If it was quieter, we could use that as a scrying pole. But William Choice Cleveland, January 1st, 1908. You do feel a presence over there. Harriet Emna, December 6th, 1885. Amelia Theresa Umberg, February 4th, 1907. Frank R. Henry, South Carolina, CPL, CO, F-23, Engineers, World War I, December 8th, 1890 to June 5th, 1959. Mary Elliott Hammett, October 9th, 1941. John Hard Henry, July 22nd, 1896. William Edward Earl, February 21st, 1835. In perpetual care. Henry Montague Earl, April 19th, 1893. Sophia Frost Earl, December 12th, 1893. Betty P. Price, born August 7th, 1840. Albemarle, Virginia. I don't know anything about that place. Marguerite, daughter of Evelyn Beard, died August 21st, 1874. Harriet Hall Henry, September 19th, 1899. It's probably 2 o'clock, right? Mrs. Earl, June 6, 1978. Okay, W. I don't know. William Edward Earl, August 13th, 1894. I've never been to that Portland. LB. Okay, CSA. Thomas S. Duffy, MD, April 7th, 1877. I don't know that quote. Catherine S. Duffy, February 21st, 1896. But presuming that, well, he was born on October 31st, 1813. To move and have to become a vet for a different country. Matilda Carson Duffy, June 26, 1892. And I'm sure people would have remembered stuff like that. Ralph Stringer Duffy, February 8th, 1895. Because I think people made more of a deal back then about people being immigrants. David B. McGlure Bythe, August 29th, 1899. Guinea? I can't quite read that. Can't quite make that out for some reason. Emily Edgeworth Blythe, January 22nd, 1918. Lillian Blythe, May 11th, 1905. Absalom Blythe, not as common of a name, but July 18th, 1839 to April 5th, 1923. Was he grave? Or Evelyn Rebecca Blythe, February 22nd, 1962. No, this is different. Okay, William B. Leary, 1878. CLD. LD. Charles L. Dupree, February 5th, 1893. Was Dupree, September 10th, 1881. It was actually an age where people didn't necessarily know their birthdays. George Hoesch, May 1st, 1886. Margaret Hoesch, May 14th, 1895. Infant daughter, May 8th, 1891. Manny May, July 17th, 1918. Lily League, January 28th, 1920. William Hoesch, November 30th, 1940. James Wallace Smith, July 24th, 1951. Nora Hoesch, August 8th, 1975. just slightly not so high, about, a few feet off the ground. Catherine White, August 10th, 1925. William B. Leary, 1876. Margaret Spence Cunningham, December 20th, 1932. Francis Hadel Robb, May 25th, 1964. Robb. Okay, we got some converts, probably, from Judaism. Furman, John Furman, August 16th, 1996. Charles Malcolm Robb, January 30th, 1908. Fanny V. White, April 10th, 1946. Chas Malcolm Rabb, June 16th, 1914. Lulla Galloway, December 24th, 1910. Eleanor Register Galloway, December 25th, 1908. Eusebius Lucas Galloway, October 10th, 1937. James Watt Esra, but that's Walter Shea, December 5th, 1914. Nancy Eliza Gna, August 20th, 1919. When I was young, we went to one of the field trips was we went to a graveyard, and they did that thing where you do grave rubbings, but people don't like you to do that nowadays. J.W. Gray, Hampton Legion CSA. I mean, they still do, the archaeologists sometimes do that, but Harry K. Gray, February 6, 1925. Of course, you probably know that I would have been an archaeologist if I could have afforded to finish my schooling, but of course all this. James W. Gray Jr., COFISC Infantry SPAM, August 16th, 1876 to December 29th, 1934. God is love. In Greek, it's loving. That clears up those issues, right? Lawrence McGray, January 8th, 1941. I like to say, Wahul Qafrul Madud. I like that verse. Francis Hewer Garrison, March 22nd, 1958. Florence Hewer, October 11th, 1942. Frederick Eugene Schroeder Jr., October 24th, 2015. Lois Moore Schroeder, April 7th, 2001. Shug, I'm Scared. Frederick Eugene Schroeder, December 17th, 2001. Roses, Hold My Hand. Were those their last words? What is that about? ELSH. Emma L. Seaman Hull, February 3rd, 1912. Janet, infant daughter, here's September 19th, 1897. William, son of William and Harriet Dawkins Wilkins, died March 1st, 1916. William Wilkins, December 5th, 1885, but July 28th, 1825. Well, would have been old enough to have been enlisted, right? Harriet Dawkins Cleveland, April 14th, 1930. And Professor Edgar Maximilian von Fingerlin Wushing, December 29th, 1919, I think. Mother Henrietta von Fingerlin, 1933. Von Fingerlin, okay. June 8th, 1890. Natalie in Hampton. Fingerlin, okay. Alexander A. McAllister, February 9th, 1904. Virginia Earl McAllister, 1933. Frederick S. Jones, Jr., South Carolina, Private First Class, 101st Airborne Division, World War II, Ph. March 21st, 1921 to September 18th, 1944. Charles Earl McAllister, August 25th, 1927. Virginia Earl Jones McGee, July 23rd, 1993. Constance Tia McGee, February 14th, 1976. Charles McAllister, November 5th, 1932. Mary Earl Evans, October 24th, 1916. Isidore Evans, October 25th, 1916. We have a CSA across here. Derwin D. Christman, North Carolina, Corporal HQ CO, 322nd Infantry, World War II, November 28, 1896 to January 13th, 1949. Lyda Montague McAllister, died July 3rd, 1971, mother of Frederick Sparks Jones Jr., killed in World War II. Daisy Pauline, August 5th, 1924. Madison W. Brooks, March 24th, 1950. And something about, okay, I guess it's a little bit, yeah, I don't know, it's like some sort of a triangle, but it's not pointy up top. It's not pointy up top here. It's kind of, yeah, it's a touch rounded for some reason. Okay. Margaret Hain Beati Courtenay, April 10th, 1981. Married November 9th, 1921. John Courtenay died December 22nd, 1932. Daughter of Margaret Johnson Hain and Cleveland Beatty Sr. Mother of Emmett Beatty, Cleveland Beatty, 1954. Elizabeth Rodgers Beatty, 1977. Theodore B. Hain, January 27th, 1929. Okay, the CSA. Alicia Trappier Hain, May 12th, 1975. Theodore Brevard Hain, March 12th, 1841, October 13th, 1917. Lilla Adams Hain, June 23rd, 1937. Lucy Hill, 1905. F.W. Hill, 1921. Anna Campbell Hill, 1939. Elizabeth Hill, June 10th, 1958. Robert T. Collins, church clerk, many years, deacon, 1891 to 1916. Ralph R. Jr., May 21st, 1929. Margaret Collins Booton Henry, 1945. Ralph Rothery Booton, 1920. May Inns Booton, March 27th, 1973. Conrad Bell Bundad Conrad, August 4th, 1923. Ona B. Conrad, February 3rd, 1914. Kenneth S. Conrad, May 11th, 1972. Louise B. Conrad, December 5th, 1942. Elizabeth Campbell, September 16th, 1955. William Hill, November 6th, 1905. Lucy Hill, 1905. F.W. Hill, 1921. Anna Campbell Hill, 1939. Elizabeth Hill, June 10th, 1958. Harry Suter Jr., July 1923. So he's born 22. Harry Suter died okay, October 25th, 1937. Margaret Ann, January 25th, 1926. Juanita Suter, April 7th, 1924. Miss Jean R.J. Galbraith, died May 17, 1926. A.S.R. Alganoon Stuart Ra, April 7, 1932. Oh wait, I already did that right. October 25th, 19. David Thomas Hayward, December 15th, 1994. Susan Hayward Collins, November 28th, 2021. Sue Williams Hayward, October 4th, 2007. Something right here. Faint. And something right here. Gladys Kathleen Perry Jennings, September 23rd, 2020. Kitty Perry Jennings, family matriarch, First Lady of the Greenville Police Department, Christian, author, community leader. Harold Charles Jennings, CBM, U.S. Navy, World War II. September 7th, 1922 to September 22nd, 2006. Harold Charles Jennings, September 22nd, 2016. Vakar Xsf Kzo. We connect to the memory. Vakar Xsf Kzo. We connect to the legacy. Vakar Kzo. We connect to the energy of those that were, those are, and those are to come.